In 1946, two young women who barely knew each other left New York on one of the first boats out after World War II. Destination, India. Dolly Chitwood and Leah Moshier originally wanted to go to China, but the new communist government would not allow missionaries. So India was their next choice. They only intended to stay 2 or 3 years. Early in January 1948, a small baby girl was left on Leah and Dolly's doorstep. She was 8 months old, but only weighed 6 pounds, and had been fed nothing but opium since birth in order to keep her quiet. People said, "Don't take her, she'll only break your heart." But Leah and Dolly could not turn their backs on this little baby girl. Soon 4 more babies were added, and before they knew it, Leah and Dolly were in the kids' business. Dolly realized that these children needed an education, and she started a school. This is the first day's class, with 12 students sitting on a veranda using a wall as a blackboard. This arrangement was soon inadequate because more and more children were coming to the mission all the time. Thus, the Kulpahar Kids Home was born.
Back in 1946, I felt it was the Lord's call that led me to India. I would never have stayed here so long if I had been working only with adults. But I found out in 1980 when I had to go home for a while because of a heart problem, and the doctor told me that I could probably never return to India. I found out that it was the children that kept me here. Illiterate Christians have no way to earn a decent living. They would have to compete with millions of uneducated non-Christians who would always be given the preference. We teach them through high school here and then send them on to college or into technical or professional training, whichever suits them best.
स्कूल में स्टडी करने के समय हमें छुटपन से शुरू से ही बाइबल के बारे में ज़्यादा बताया गया.
I give this testimony everywhere whenever I preach God's words. Where I am, what I am, because of Kulpahar Kids Home. Because what I learned over there, really I can use in my ministry, I can use in my life, personal life and family life.
They have a special concern for the children, and they want to grow children in every area. Whatever they want to do in their life, they are so helpful.
She always says that I am your mother, we are your mother. I still feel like this. They are our mothers. Because we are orphans, still orphans, and now we are happy that both are our mothers. And still the work is continue. Auntie Leah, Auntie Nurse, Auntie Dolly, Auntie Sharon just responds us same. That is our good life.
There's never going to be a lack of children. The children that we're taking now come from families. They are not orphans. They come from families, but otherwise they would not get the education that they're getting here. And those children are going to be needy from now on until the Lord comes again. So we feel like that what we are doing is important and that it does need to continue. I think the greatest joy is just seeing, if you could see some of these children when they come, obviously from poor backgrounds, very shy. They don't know what's going to happen. And to see them blossom and grow and learn, I think that's where the joy comes from, is in seeing these children have the advantage that we give them in order to grow and mature, especially in the love of the Lord. The children just tug at your heart, from the littlest to the biggest, and then the people that live here that have been touched and affected by the work that Dolly and Leah and Linda have done over the years. And there is so much need in this country, and you can't save all of them, you can't educate all of them, you can't take all of them out of poverty, but you can do it one by one, village by village, whatever. In our case, at school, we have 413 students this year, and the majority of those are Hindu. We do not proselytize, we do not try to convert, but we hope that our light shines, that something will bud in their hearts and their minds to, number one, be honest and have integrity, but number two, be the best citizen that they can be for the country of India.
Look at this little girl here. This is why you want to contribute. She gets to go to school here. She has a place to live. She's going to get an education. Too many children in India, they don't get to go to school. They don't get an education. And this is why we support them. And she gets to know about Jesus.
Anyone can slip $1 into someone's hand. Anyone can write a check and send it. But what's important is to be there and walk in their shoes, see their environment, taste their food, smell their air, and experience their lives. I just feel so blessed to see them and see their home and see how they're thriving and see how God continues to be present in their lives every single day.
And so when we discovered that we could actually support one child here, we chose Anita. And this is Anita, and we've been supporting her for a number of years, and we just really appreciate her growth, her education, and her being able to be here and learn from this kid's home. It's just great to be able to do that and support this facility. This is our first time at Kulpahar. We knew that it would be an oasis in the desert, so to speak. We come from the desert, from Phoenix, Arizona. And as soon as we got on campus, we were asked, is this what you thought it would be? It's actually grander than we thought it would be. It's just a wonderful place. It's a place where people can come and can learn, where people can come and work, those from around the community. And those people, many don't know Christ, but they know of Christ. And that's because of the ladies here that run the kids' home.
It's bigger than I ever thought. It employs hundreds of people, village people who would have no other job. And they're all here supporting a school, supporting children, giving them an education, which is the hope of India. It's the hope of ending poverty. It's the hope of rising above their poverty. The children that we see here at Kulpahar are beautiful. They are alive and they're so eager to be with us. And what's really special is that they're so eager to know Jesus. They sing at night and you stop what you're doing just to listen to them because it takes your breath away. I have kids and I didn't think I was going to cry. They know the Lord, but I think they're missing what the Indian children have, and that is just such a joy for the Lord and for expressing that through worship.
My name is Mario. This is my first trip here to Kulpahar. I was asked to come here to do video and still photography for this video, and my feeling was great. I'm going to go to India and take pictures of an orphanage. Got here, saw the Taj Mahal and the Red Fort and magnificent things. And then we actually arrived in Kulpahar. And here, everything changed. Here, the people are different. I didn't really know what to expect. Once I got here, I found such incredible love and joy and generosity. You can see in the eyes of the Indians out there in the villages and the cities, they're hard and they don't talk, don't communicate, and they don't meet eye to eye. The light in the people's eyes that not just here at Kulpahar, but have come from Kulpahar, sparkle. You can see them. When we met people in Delhi and Agra and the cities around the country, you could tell they had been brought up at Kulpahar because their smile was big and their hand was out to shake your hand, and the love just shone through these people. It's something that can only be taught by people who know Jesus and are taught to love like Jesus loved us.
There are still hundreds of thousands of children that need to be saved. There has to be a new way to do it as times change, and we're not sure that we've thought of the right one yet. We're still praying about it and talking about it. My one request to the Lord is that He leave me here just until we can settle the thing, and I can help in the decision and sort of go and see it begin.